Giving it all we got, giving it all we can, giving it all we got. Oh, climbing up to the top of the world, no fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours. Whoa.
Hey, good morning guys, Craig here with my life on the Thai farm. And this morning, although it's probably 9:30, so it's still kind of hot, I am going to well, actually I'm going to trim my hedges, and I've been waiting to do this. We'll set this down over here because I ordered it and then I just got it. Of course I unboxed it already because, you know, I'm like that. So, but it's the new cordless hedge trimmer. And yeah, you gotta watch it. You might lose some fingers, huh? But it's pretty cool. I mean, it came with you know, it came with a pair of cotton gloves and then little cheap goggle glasses, and then I think a screwdriver and a wrench or something. I did get the one with the 2 batteries, with the dilithium crystals, but and it should be pretty strong. I mean, strong enough. I looked at a whole lot of them. You know, you have to be careful with Lazada. You know, read the fine print, go back and forth, see how many volts, and you know what is the actual RPM of that. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the one that they had that was I suppose the cheapest but the highest RPMs, and also whether or not they tell you how thick of a branch you can cut with it. If you let your hedges get too out of hand, I suppose the branches will get too thick, the ones that grow out or whatever. And speaking of which, so this is gonna be my first one. This is probably my before shot. I'll stand here even with my palm tree, see how that looks. But yeah, man, look at this thing. They're like trees now, you know. Whoa, something just jumped in there. Big old lizard probably. But yeah, you know, it doesn't have that mark. And it's gonna be, I'm gonna wind up cutting all that stuff, and it's gonna be all over the ground. And I thought, man, I'm gonna be picking up all that stuff. So I thought I'd try and I think I have a bag in the shop area with that green garden tarp, a roll or whatever, and I'll roll it down here on the bottom so I can cut it all off. It'll fall there. It'll probably be easier for me to drag. I'll drag it back over there where my wife's got that big old pile of branches that she's, you know, waiting for it to dry so she can burn it. Because she cut back this, I don't know if you can see it now, but she cut back this mango tree pretty good yesterday, and I can see my project under there, behind there. Might have to do that. Might have to keep it like that, kind of keep it higher. This tree hasn't produced mangoes yet, so I don't know. Sometimes, you know, it works both ways. You can cut back your mango tree, and all of a sudden it doesn't do mangoes anymore. Or you can cut it back and it starts mangoes. So we'll see. I'm just anxious to trim the hedges because actually it's the same problem on this side, because this side of the house, the hedges are even bigger. So I'm gonna need to get the ladder for that one. And as it is, I have never used a hedge trimmer. You can believe that? I always used, you know, the hedge clippers, right? And the hedge clippers work, but it is a lot of work, especially if you have a lot of hedges and they're tall and all that. And you know, you got to be a landscape guy to use hedge clippers to groom those things flat, man. Every time I use hedge clippers, it's all, you know, wonky. But anyway, I'm all excited about that now today. Woo-hoo. And I also am excited. I got more, even more bottle rockets, man. Got more on the way out of the rocket festival yesterday, so maybe I can blow a few of those off today in my back there in the in the rice field. But yeah, we had that last couple of days was out at the Rocket Festival, plowing ceremony and parade, I should say. I posted a couple videos for that one. It was pretty cool. The first day is the parade and all the performances and everything, that concerts at night and stuff. And the second day is, second and third day, Saturday, Sunday, is the Rockets. It was pretty cool, man. Hot, it rained, but it was still pretty cool. Next year we'll do a little bit different, but now I just want to celebrate. I think this is my, I gotta watch out, might be a snake in there. Is this the green? The one I'm looking for. Hopefully there's not a snake in the bag. What's that? A lot of rope. Yeah, that's like it. You gotta watch my head. That last time, you know, I think, I don't know if I mentioned it, where I'm always hitting my head back there. Of course, you guys watch the channel, you know that, but I hadn't hit it for a couple months. And then when the guy came, Lazada came for a delivery, not this one, but the other day, my wife's delivering coffee or something. Man, I came out, I hit that wood part. At least it wasn't the metal, but it was the wood, and it was the sharp part of the wood. It just knifed my top of my head. I've been pulling scabs off in the shower. Damn, it hurts, man. Well, let's see if I can't set this camera down in position. See how good of a job I am. You can see it's all sticking out. I don't know how, I mean, it's not real fat. These trees aren't real, you know, they're not real fat, but I don't know. I gotta cut it back, so it'll be all right. Right? It'll be all right. Yeah, okay, well, hopefully I won't snag my blade on the green tarp. Well, I guess the only thing now is to wing it. Well, yeah, that's not very straight, but it's a start. I think I'm gonna have to go by again, but I think I'll put my gloves on because my claw hand there. And I was looking to see if it had a, you know, one of those buttons to hold the switch down for the grip. So you can just hold, or whatever, so you can just lock this on and then just use it, but it doesn't have that feature. So, meh. Anyway, it cuts pretty good, man. Cut through some of the thick ones. That's pretty thick. I think it'll do the job. I just it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge how, you know, how thick or how much I should cut back. I don't want to cut right to the stem, right? Whew. All right, man, well, let me get my gloves. Let me get to more chopping. I'll see what I can do about cutting the top even. I should probably put a couple sticks and a string to make it level, and then, you know, follow the string, but I'm gonna eyeball it. Well, that looks pretty good. I mean, from the viewfinder back here, it looks like it's all square and stuff. It's not that square yet. I gotta do the other side, and I still gotta come back. I think I realized while I'm cutting this way, you know, I still need to get on their side and cut the top again. But one thing I saw was, remember, I'm gonna look back in the video when I was videoing, I said, whoa, what was that? You know, I thought I saw a lizard or something, got out of there, you know. And then when I'm cutting here, and I just missed it. But check it out, dude. It's a bird's nest, and it's got 2 eggs in there. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to disturb it. Let's see if I can get a good shot. Yeah, I don't want to disturb it, but at the same time, I can't. I don't know. It's in the heat, man. I can't just. I can try to stick leaves over here like this, maybe. Maybe the bird will think he's still protected. I don't know. Pretty big branch though. I don't know. What do you think? Think I should go like this and give it some protection? I'll leave it like that for a day or whatever. See if that bird goes, well, dude, what did you do to my house? A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. So anyway, that was interesting for me. Anyway, I was like, oh my god! And I had just gone right over the top of it, and I saw it. I was like. Imagine if I was about an inch lower, I would have went right through the nest, and 2 eggs would have been all over my face probably. All right, let's continue to butcher this thing, see if I can't square it up and make it look pretty. Back at you. Well, that's my thumbnail. Oh my God. Stand here by this palm tree again. Boom. That's what it looks like. You got that bird's nest in the middle. And I do say that my battery is a little bit, I can feel it's a little bit weaker. So I got my other battery, of course. But more than that, oh my God. I am baking. Fatigue. It's hot today again, dang it. It's probably 100. Feels like it. And but it's well, I don't feel good. I need water. But it looks a lot better from here with my glasses off. Still looks good. But yeah, I'll wait a couple days on the bird's nest area. I can always go back and cut that. Oh, look, he's there. That bird, I'll try and zoom in later in the video, but the bird is sitting right in there. Look, he's probably looking at his nest. There's two of them. Probably mom and pop. Probably mom and pop went in there to check out their eggs. And it looks like they might, I don't know. See? One of them come out to check the area, see if it's safe, what's going on. Is that big old monster coming back? Yeah. They might, you know, they might just deconstruct their nest and make it somewhere else, or just make a new nest somewhere else. I think, don't birds have the ability to, like, they tuck the egg under their wing and fly off to another location? But so I gotta do those in the bag, man. That's gonna be more. That's gonna require probably not only a new battery, but charge on the other battery. But I might have to wait till later in the evening when it's not so hot right now. Whew. God help me, I gotta go get a Pepsi, man. Like Coke and Pepsi. I mean, Coke is like 93% water. So 11 out of 12 ounces of water. But yeah, sure enough, boom, there's bacon. All right, man, let me get back at you. Well, it's late afternoon, like 3:30-ish, or maybe closer to 4 o'clock, I don't know. But it's decidedly a hell of a lot cooler. And the sun's on, you know, clearly on that side of the house. So I can tackle these. I'm gonna get my before shot on this. Should I get closer? Yeah, I got my wide angle on there. So yeah. Yeah. What? And we'll see what kind of damage I can do. Better go get my ladder. It's also quite on this side. Is that the fan blowing from the? Just trying to see if my fan is on. 1, 2, 3. Or if it's just spinning from the wind. Oh my God, my fan over there is broke. So yeah, it looks pretty gray over yonder, but the hedge looks okay there. I think I did a pretty good job on that one. My windmill, man, that's actually bent. I don't know. I think the wind took it out. If I had a proper workshop, I could Geppetto that thing back into good shape. Yeah, definitely gonna need the ladder to get the top part of that flat. My wife was worried I cut that one down too small, too short, which I don't know. I suppose it could have, but not really. I left that big clump, right, for the birds. I think those, you know, you have common rechargeable batteries, then you have the lithium ones, I think, unless all rechargeable are lithium. No, it's that. And yeah, I think the lithium ones would typically take a longer time to charge, to get a full charge anyway. But now with all this wind, man, I can't be shooting up my bottle rockets. Maybe the wind will die down. Usually the wind is followed by rain. So, meh. Let's hope not. Wind dies down. I can get out there and start a fire in the field with my bottle rocket. All right, man, let's get to it. Alrighty, let's tackle this. I wonder how long you're supposed to wait till you sharpen these. Probably depends on how many bushes, how many big twigs you got cut through. Either way, probably takes a specialty guy to sharpen these. I don't know, unless you can just brute sharpen it. Gotta use my ladder. Sorry, folks. Yeah. I don't know. I see big leaves and stuff, and I'm wondering, you know, obviously after you cut these things, you have these big holes or whatever. And I think as the fresh leaves come in, the small leaves come in, as long as you maintain it and cut it back, you're gonna fill it all in with small leaves maybe, because they don't get a chance to grow big because you're trimming it back, right? So then it all blends in, and then you have these, they'll have these two big nice cubes or something. I don't know. Maybe. Now this side's a little challenging because it's on a slope, and the plants that are below it, we call, in California, we call those dead rose, or like a crown of thorns. Anyway, let's do some damage. We're gonna set this. Oh yeah, booyah. Well, like I said, it's a lot colder, it's darker, really cool weather. It's still breaking sweat doing this. Woo! Raking up all that stuff ain't fun either. Anyway, let's get my after picture if I can. Boom. Looks better, right? Where I put myself in the middle. So, yeah, man. I approve, but I can't give full approval on that device until, you know, till these things fill in. I realize also that I probably should have been trimming this back way earlier. We haven't done anything to it since we planted it, and that was whenever ago, when they were only, you know, about a meter tall. But because what happens is that the stalk, you know, the main tree, the main trunk or whatever, grows thicker all the way up, which in itself is fine, but if it starts to go out this way, and then I have to cut it back by going straight, I'm gonna cut the whole main part of the stalk off, so all the side branches that fill in everything will go with it. So it also leads me to believe that on some of this stuff, and I think I remember seeing it somewhere like that, you got to kind of tie some of those main things together in a straight line inside the bush. So, you know, that way it's the smaller branches always extend out towards the sun, and it'll be easier to trim. So ultimately, I'd love to be able to just do like they do in those nice round bushes where the guys all, you know, just all smooth everything. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I do know at least I got this far. That's considerable. I mean, it was just, you know, because of the change in the season, it was just taking off, you know. Like, you might get some that'll, wow, it might even grow, you know, 6 inches in a day or something. So it could have had a real monster there if I hadn't gotten this. Still have more cleaning up to do. I did leave the big pile out there, and actually I gotta go, I'm gonna go wrap up that green stuff right now. I didn't do that before. Drag it over out in front before it rains. It's been thundering, rumbling. So we'll probably get a little bit of rain. It's probably raining over there, and it's gonna come over here. It won't rain for a long time, but it'll just pass us and keep going. But we'll see. All right, man, well. Hey, wait, you know what? I don't want to walk away in that rice field. I'm gonna light me some bottle rockets right here in the middle of my pond. I do the small one first, make sure it doesn't, you know. I stuck a PVC pipe down in there. Dude, that thing took off and it went that way, even though it was kind of pointed the other way. I think I'm gonna have to kind of point it that way, maybe. That thing was high, dude. I was using my lily pad to block the wind. This other one is bigger, so shoot. Maybe I should only do one, I'll probably get in trouble. Have the cops show up. Dude, what are you doing? Look at this thing. I mean, it's, you know, it's got a big old stick. Looks like it's crooked. Come on. Oh. I'm a little worried. No, it's gotta be more straight, dude. Is that straight? No, that's tilted a little bit. All right, man, well, hope it don't burn anybody down. I don't know about that fuse, huh? Oh yeah. Hope it kind of went over that way. I hope it doesn't go on somebody's property. But you know what? I probably should blow this last one. That way I don't have a, oh no, that's right. I was gonna say I don't have any evidence, but I think it's all right. It wasn't too bad. This one got a longer stick. I don't know, man. Let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't, you know, that guide's long enough. Oh, that's straight up there. Wow. Dude, oh, there it goes. I should, you know what I did? I should have done. I should have put like a little flag on it. And then I could have saw it come down and go retrieve it. Because it is PVC. Anyway, good to know that, you know, hey man, the middle of my pond works as a good launch pad. Those are cool rockets. I remember when I was a science teacher, in my first year maybe, first or second year as a science teacher, I wanted to show the students, you know, rockets, right? This was on the island. So I had ordered some Estes rockets and I got them. Actually, I ordered the engines. They come in like 3 engines in a pack, which are basically like a rocket. You just got to put it in your rocket. So I don't know if we made a rocket or if I just, you know, I can't rightly remember if I made a rocket around it or if I just, oh, let's see down here. Yeah. So yeah, there I was as a science teacher on an island with a bunch of island kids, and what I did was I tied a cable, wire, was it a wire or string? I think it might have been a wire, from one palm tree clear across the back of the school to the other palm tree. And I forget what the lesson was. It was probably have to do with, you know, force and speed or something like that. I don't even remember. But I do know that we hooked that thing up and wired a ring to it. So the idea was that it was going to light it horizontally, and that we're going to see how long it took we had different. That's right. We had different rockets, like strong one and a not so strong one, like what they call in Estes. I think it's a single stage, or double stage, 3-stage rocket like that. So we light it and let it just go with the guide wire all the way to the other side, to where it would go bam right into a target. I don't know what we had on the other side. I think we had a can or something that it would boom into or something. But that was a lot of fun. And here I sit on the end of my fishing pier. I could actually launch my rockets from over there. You know what I could do is I could actually use wire. Even though I burned the fuse and had to run away, I could run wires from over there all the way to here, and then just, because all it takes is that, you know, that spark from a short, right? So you're putting your positive and negative wires together and inserting them up in there. And then as soon as you come back here, whatever, you just touch them to the battery. So as soon as the juice is there, it's gonna go what? And it's gonna short. And that spark will be enough to spark the gunpowder, and then kaboom! That thing was badass though. I wonder if anybody saw it and say something. I bet you the guys across the street saw it. Construction guys. They're like, dude, that crazy Falang's over there setting off fireworks, or setting off rockets. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and keep watching for more power tools, cordless power tools here on the Tap Farm.